Husband of Mine is showing on Sandra Okunzuwa TV. Now the movie features Stan Eze. We have Sandra Okunzuwa and Chioma in this movie. Yeah. Now, Husband of Mine talks about a young couple who are struggling. They have difficulty financially, like they are from the trenches. Now, the lady's mother has warned her never to get married to a pauper. Like, she was against their marriage. So she has been mocking them as they struggle financially. They were not able to pay their rent, so they moved back to the lady's mother's house. So you can just imagine the torture the couple endure for their mother-in-law, especially the husband. The husband just went through it. He could not survive until a good Samaritan came into their life and helped them out to solve this financial problem. So yeah, Husband of Mine showing on Sandra Okunzuwa. Now let's talk about this movie. Let's give a quick review on it. Let me start with Stan Eze. Stan Eze, he has been acting in Netflix movies, cinema movies, you name it. Like, he's everywhere. So, the wife also has a YouTube channel where she produces movies. So, he is also on YouTube movie space as well. Sandra casting Stan Eze was an amazing choice. The cast just fit him perfectly. Stan Eze in this movie was just fantastic. Like, he loved the wife, he respects the wife's mother. So he was just enduring all the disrespect from this woman until he could not stand it. He was like, you know what? I'm going to give you back the disrespect you have given to me all these years. That scene was the optimum of performance from Stan Eze. He did an amazing thing here. His makeup, in terms of costume and wardrobe, and just the overall look, giving him that pauper look, was just an amazing one as well. Stan was good. He's top notch. Like, he was not really educated, so he was giving that Igbo illiterate slash intelligent and hardworking man, and he did that so well. So he's very talented. So every role you give to Stan, even if it is just one scene, he's going to nail it. Stan was really good in this movie. Costume, nail, acting, nail it. Let's move to Chioma and also see. With Mama Chioma here, she is another amazing character when it comes to YouTube movies. Like, I cannot even recall the number of movies she has acted in this year alone. Chioma was that wicked mother-in-law who loves money, who believes in living their lives through their children. Those parents where they could not get what they wanted to do in their youth. So having their children, they want their children to give them that life. So even if their children is doing the illegal work to bring them money, they do not care. Yep. So that was the character Chioma was playing. But your daughter disobeying you, doing her thing and bringing in this pauper, you're like, oh, not on my watch. So you tend to become that vile person towards your daughter's husband. When I say Chioma nailed the role, she was so annoyed. Even me, that I'm watching the movie, I was like, hey, this is too much. Did she plan Stan Eze before this movie or something? She nailed her character. She was an amazing performer. She did so well. Her acting, the insult from Igbo to English to Pidgin, guys. She just reminded me of the legendary Patience Ozoko, when Patience hates her when patients hate her in-law, whether daughter-in-law or son-in-law, you can just imagine how she acts. Exactly. That is exactly how Chioma acted in this movie. She nailed her role to the T. And as a food vendor who who is, at least getting some small coins from her business, she has she had all this control over her daughter's husband. So like she was everywhere in terms of insult and everything. She nailed her role. I really enjoyed her character in this movie. And her costume, the boo and the afro wig, nailed it. That was an amazing one as well. Then we talk about Sandra Okunzuwa. Now, this is her movie, so I expected much more. Her character was laid back for me. I didn't really enjoy her character, to be fair. I don't know what happened. I'm not saying it was okay, but just that it was not a standout character. That's what I'm trying to say. More of lay back. She didn't give me much, so I'm like, Sandra, you could do better. She was okay. I really don't have much to say because I was just disappointed watching her character. Even as much she was trying to support. The only thing that was amazing with her performance was when she had this blowout with the husband in the room. That was the only scene that I could say, okay, yeah, that was a good acting right there. Aside that, I really didn't find her character interesting like that. Her costume was okay. The the African threading was good. Yeah, and then also her interaction with the customers in her mother's, buka joint was also good. Aside that, nothing really was standing out with her performance. Then we talk about Raphael. He was the fake man who stole his boss by the end, tried to impress a young lady he has seen in a new community. See, his character would have been far better if he wasn't faking that accent that he did not even do it well. Why do Nollywood producers be directors, look, if you cannot give us the authentic American or British accent, please don't do it. You are not Jamaica, don't do it. Don't stress us, don't do it at all. Just stick to the proper normal good speaking English. Then you add a little sprinkle of pidgin or whatnot. The way they made Raphael look like a mumu in this movie, even though he was not supposed to look like one because he was rich, trying to convince a lady to be with him. So he was supposed to come with confidence and not act like mumu. That was a big blow with his character development, to be precise. Like what the hell was that? I'm like, what is this? That was not it at all. They didn't do justice to his character. If they develop it well, or you know made his character a better way, Raphael would have nailed it because he's also a fantastic actor. The script just didn't do justice to what he was supposed to deliver. The fake accent, the fake demeanor about his richness, everything was just zero, to be frank with you. He was number one disappointment in this movie. And then the supporting cast, which has to do with those who were at the mechanic shop and the man. Let me even talk about the man who came and then arrested or showed off Raphael, like the boss that the things were stolen from. That last scene, it's as if they rushed the scene. It's like, okay, let's just wrap it up here. Let's make this scene the last scene for this movie. They rushed the movie. The ending, the last two scenes were rushed, and the man was making a lot of mistake in his script. It's as if he didn't read through. Like every sentence was a mistake. Even when they were stripping Raphael of the things he stole, mistakes throughout that scene. Even the editing, the editor said, I'm sure he was like, let's just add it to it and let's keep it moving. So this movie had potential to be one of the best movie I've watched, but you know, little details to attention. Then cinematography, almost see, cinematography on YouTube is just rubbish. To be frank with you, I think I have to be a little bit serious with these reviews I'm doing, because sometimes I'm always holding back when I really want to review a movie. Cinematography, I don't know what was happening. I totally do not know what was happening. Like, what the hell was? What is this? No, tell me, what the hell was that? Anywho, the movie, thanks to Chioma and thanks to Stan Eze, they held this movie down. If not for them, this movie would have been one of those movies that a lot of people will, overlook and downgrade again. But they held it down. Rating it, this is a difficult one. Let me break even with it. I'm going to rate it 5/10. It would have been more if not for the things that I just mentioned. But yeah, if you haven't seen Husband of Mine, it is on Sandra TV. Do what to watch. I'll see you all in the next video.